So if you were doing something like you're an organization, but then like to that organization you're tying your licensing and your inventory, which is kind of huge because from there then you can then pick which devices are going to go where in a network. So if you have multiple buildings, typically most people will do a geographic network, and then that way you can break it up so you can see. So here, all of our networks, we have a lot of networks, whether they're teleworkers or Sydney or London. But if I go back to London, we just looked at the security center, all the VPNs we were talking about before. We've got a VPN status page, so you can see all of your VPN connections, what kind of usage you have. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So regarding the traffic shaping.
Traffic shaping?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
This is from the UTM, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So can like go deep into traffic shaping, right?
Yeah, so with the traffic shaping, you can see we have the load balancing like we were talking about before.
Okay.
And then even better, as I scroll down here a little bit, we can do traffic shaping rules. And these rules, I can do something like, let's say, I don't really, like VoIP and video conferencing, I'm gonna do all of it. And what I can do, it will override rules that I have saying, hey, I don't want this to be limited. I want it to be highly, like just ignore the limit. And then I wanted to make it a high priority, and I want to change the DSCP to expedite it for you. So it's like doing QoS here for you as it goes in and out of the box. But then I can do better, like let's just say, I want people to do social media, but I don't want it to take up all their time. So what did we choose? Snapchat before?
Okay. Like for example, we do Facebook, but we want to block chatting from Facebook, so people can just browse, okay, and then like don't do chatting. Is that possible?
So like we can limit Facebook, and then if we were going to block Snapchat or something else, we would block it on the firewall page. Okay. So this is just traffic shaping where you're telling it how much traffic something has. Okay. So for this, I'm saying, hey, I want these users to have 1 meg a piece, and like that's fine. But if I went to the firewall page again, the firewall page is where I would be here for layer 7, and I would deny. Let's go to, we said social media, right? And then you can block Snapchat.
Okay.
And I can block Snapchat altogether. Now if there's like certain other domains in there you could block, like Cisco.com or Target.com.
Okay, what about like disabling like services inside Facebook or inside?
It'd have to be kind of granular for that one, but like you could block the domain. So if like, I'm not completely familiar with Facebook, but if it was like chat.facebook.com, you could block that specific instance of it. Or you could block the specific IPs to that specific service within Facebook.
For example, Facebook has browsing, has videos, has chatting and everything.
Right.
Okay? So for example, I want to people just browse Facebook, but they don't stream any videos from there.
You'd have to look and do some research on what IPs and protocols that's using. Okay. If we can find that, you can just block that protocol, those port numbers too, whatever.
I believe that it's available here under traffic shaping. Last time I saw it.
So we were here, and then under
Facebook,
I saw just Facebook.
Yeah.
But that would block all of Facebook.
Then after under the traffic shaping.
Sure. So traffic shaping, we were down here.
Yeah.
And you wanted to limit stuff or not allow it? Because I mean, like if it's YouTube within it, we could do that.
Social media.
Oh.
Yeah. You go on Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay.
But it's kind of like it's the same list.
Yeah. And then just press here.
Okay.
I believe implementation, priority, DSCP.
Like I can change like the DSCP tagging for it, or I can set it to a lower priority even.
Okay.
But like specific, like it'd be all Facebook right now is general Facebook. So if there's like certain things within it, we would want to go to change it by like the UDP, TCP, whatever kind of port that is. Okay. So it would just take a little bit of research, but you probably could break some of Facebook if you wanted to or needed to.
And then regarding
another one is we do have content filtering.
Okay.
So if you wanted to in here, you can turn on content filtering and you can say what kind of categories you want to block. So alcohol, and it will block it all for you. And then you can do top sites or a full list.
Okay.
And then if you needed to like block patterns or whitelist patterns, you can right here.
Okay. What about it's a VPN, client VPN, directory, and it's all cloud manager, right?
It's all cloud managed. So the second that the security appliance hits, it's going to communicate to the cloud and then connect to your dashboard. And then, like, the way that it does all that is it's got your licensing and your inventory here. So I can go to the inventory and all the stuff you have here is listed and it will show what network it's part of.
For everything, right? For like
everything.
Access points, switches, everything, right?
Now, if you decided to do this as a service for your customers, since you're a partner, you could be what we call a managed service provider.
Okay.
So like here, you'll see MSP portal, and we have 2 organizations, and within those organizations, I can go down to those networks and pick from there. So that way, like, if for you as a partner, you could manage all of your customers for this one portal.
Okay. What about the
Hey, how's it going?
the AMP, the sandbox is the AMP, right? What is it?
Sorry?
AMP.
Oh, AMP is going to be under threat protection.
This one, right?
Yep.
It's doing like a sandboxing, right?
You're talking like threat grid?
Threat grid, if it's not connected to the cloud, then you have the AI threat grid, right? But AMP by itself, it's like connected to the cloud, and then if any.
Yeah. So what it's doing is our AMP signatures ties into Talos and all their signatures, and then this is where you just turn it on and off and what you whitelist.
Okay.
And then you can even there's like a test for it as well to see where it falls. Oh, that's content filtering. I'm sorry. But then, like, the security center is where you can see everything and how it shows up and what it hits, the events, and what have you.
Okay. Great. Really appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
No problem, man. Can I scan you?